Lesson 78. Wait upon the Lord. But they who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. Most of the time we choose the wrong way because we are so much impatient. We are not willing to give it chance for us to grow, so we feel the urgency to do something because we feel like our time is almost up, and so we find an easy way. Although what we do can satisfy our soul temporarily, but in the long run we realize we do not make progress. We are still the same person, and nothing has changed or developed from who we were before. It is important to consider carefully the course of our actions, if the output is something worthwhile, or are we just passing by doing the things what other people do. We sometimes feel the pressure to be in the same position or status quo as the rest of our friends and people around us. We want to be better than everyone else, and somehow we appear to be something which is not us. We lack the patience to let God work through us and create in us who we are supposed to be. Waiting on the Lord is not a one-time thing, but it is a process. It takes courage and self-control to give up what we normally know and living a life worthy before Him. The time between waiting is so important because with God there is a promise and there is a reward, and in between there is what you need to be careful what you do, the decisions you choose to make, and your attitude towards your wait. We are used to go to school, study hard, get drilled in your career, and get a valuable job that will sustain you and your family in the end. And while there is a school system in this world, God has the school system of His own. He has purposed you to come to this world for a reason. While you have your career in this world, but in the end you have a mission, because each one of us are born for a reason. And living doing our mission is really what defines you here on earth and give meaning to your life. When you look around, you can clearly see that we brought nothing to this world, and in the end we will take nothing. No matter how much degrees you have, how much fame you have gained, how much money you make, in the end, you will not take it with you when you die. But one thing that is more important than all is to live your life knowing that you have fulfilled God's will here on earth, because we are God's workmanship. What we do is for the benefit of your soul and for the salvation of many. Every individual here on earth has God-given ability and talent that is sitting inside of us, waiting to be revealed and put into action. You need to have courage and commitment to tap into it so that your worth becomes a blessing to many. This is a promise that each one of us have since we are born, and so God wants us to let Him work through us. How much do you ask God to reveal it to you? How patient are you to let God work through your life? We face so much distractions here on earth. The world paints so many beautiful colors of illusions in our brains and minds that we forget God and follow the way of the world. We are so focused to go a million miles in the wrong direction, leaving God behind. Will God stop you? Will God object? Absolutely not. God will only let you continue in your ignorance, but His way and His teaching will constantly be at your plain sight, waiting for you to return to His truth. We act so much the way the prodigal son did, claim his inheritance, spent it drunkenness and sexual immorality, but in the end he realized there was so much more in his father's house than what he went to seek in the world. The secret of riches and abundance is right there before you if you decide to follow God and let Him work through your life. You have to be willing to lose yourself and let go of the world, and you will find God. He says you will mount with wings like eagle. You will renew your strength. You will run and not grow weary, and walk and not faint. Believe in His word. Seek God daily in your life. Do not be deceived, because this is about you and your God. And in the end, you will find peace and joy beyond understanding in your life.